Namaste. Good morning. Fight Fearless. Let's get started this morning with some pranayama breath work. And our main focus today will be clearing the left and the right side. The left brain, right brain, the feminine versus masculine, Ida versus Pingala. But there's two channels, and two channels are basically our muscular system across the left side of the spine and the right side of the spine. When we're doing our breath, you're going to feel the left side versus the right side of the breath. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started by doing bellows breath to start, just to activate what we did yesterday, if you were here yesterday morning. So bellows breath to start, or Bhastrika in yoga. So we'll start off with that. Let's start with that, and then we'll go into clearing the left and right side. So we'll go into Anuloma Viloma, clearing the left and right side, and then from there we'll go into a little bit of Nauli. So we're going to try to work on either side and pull in on either side. And yeah, we'll get into that. So if you're ready, let's get started. You start seated, start in a chair, or start on the floor. But Bhastrika, so starting out, breathe into the belly. Expand and push the belly down on all sides. You can start by moving the hips. Okay. Alright, let's get a little movement in first. Inhale forward, circling. Breathe into the sides. Exhale, pull the belly in. Inhale forward. And exhale back. Switch directions, go the other way. Breathe into the crown of the head, tuck the chin in. Breathe into the low back. And one more time. A little more for the rib cage. Just open up the ribs here. Inhale. Wiggle side to side, punching straight up. Punch, 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 punch. Wiggle the sides. Very good. Exhale. One hand down, lean off to your right side. Pull the belly in, lean forward. Inhale, look up, palm up. Press through the thumb. Long meridians. And exhale down all the way, hand to the floor. And stay there. You stretch the right side and the back. The right kidney. Right side lung. Inhale, expand, push out. Exhale, soften, sink. Forward, all the way forward. Go to a forward fold. Shake the head, no motions. Yes motions. Inhale, walk and flat back. Come up. Bring the arms up too. And the same here, punching. Open up the rib cage on either side. Inhale. Inhale. And exhale off to the side, lateral bend off to the left. Belly in, forward fold. And inhale, look up, palm up. Pushing to the palm. Inhale to the left lung. Hold it, open it up. Exhale, pull the belly in. Inhale, breathing into that left side, smiling into the lung. Exhale, soften. Let go, pull the belly in lightly. Inhale, arms back up. Should get a little bit more room there in the lungs. Exhale, hands down. You can switch the crossing of your legs. Shake the legs out, wiggle the feet, flex the ankles. Remember your kidney meridians start here. Kidney, dealing with fear or gentleness and peace. So loosening up the hips, loosening up the hamstrings, strengthening the ankles is going to be good for confidence, building support in your life. And that changes on a frequency level. So it's going to change subtle things in your life and give you that strength and confidence. And so just the crossing of your legs. And very good. So moving into our next thing, let's go into Anuloma. We didn't even do our belly breath, so let's do that real quick. So breathing into the belly, push the belly out in the front, but mainly push the belly out in the back. So feel the kidneys expand. Inhale, push down for a second. Push out the back. Exhale, pull the belly in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. A little faster. Faster. Try to really force the breath, force it down on the right side, or for me it's the right side that I need to work. So I'm breathing and I'm forcing into the left bottom half. That's what I'm doing, that's what my focus is. Maybe you need to focus on the left, maybe you need to focus on the right. But just breathe and try to, as fast as you can, as much as you can. Inhale, push and expand, and feel when you start to speed up, feel how it, just feel the effects of when you speed up and you go more powerfully. You're going to start to feel this pumping, and clearing out. So let's do it 30 more seconds. Inhale, belly. Exhale, pull in. And that pull in, really clear out the lungs, clear out the chest, clear out the heart. Pull the belly in. Inhale. Push. Force down. Sitting taller, 10 seconds, faster, more powerful. Exhale everything out. Inhale everything up. Open the fingertips, circle the wrists, pull up on the pelvic floor, pull up on the diaphragm, and pull up on the cranial pump. Exhale, soften. Smile. All right, now that we've kind of opened the nasal passages, we've opened the chest and the lungs, and we've opened the diaphragm and the belly and the organs, and start to activate into the organs and the digestion. Now let's go ahead and do each side specifically. So we're going to focus on the nasal passages and the brain. So inhale through the left side with your thumb on your right, closing the right side. Inhale powerfully, anuloma viloma, very powerful. Open up, all on the left side. Feel the left, like back of the head. Open up. You can circle with your eyes. At the top, close with your ring finger. Then exhale out the right side powerfully. Pull the belly in. And then inhale into the right side. All the way up. Hold. Pull up on the pelvic floor. Feel it expanding out the right side, the back of the occiput, the temporal lobes of the side of the head. Pull up on the pelvic floor, the midsection. Close the right, exhale out the left. Belly in, inhale left. That was one, this is two. Close to the left, exhale. Out the right. Inhale right. Smiling. Full inhale, all the way up. Open the lungs. Close the right, exhale out the left. Full compression. Inhale. This is three. Open up the lungs, press the shoulder down, or the neck, open up the neck. Close the left side, exhale. Inhale right. Close the right, exhale out the left. Alright, and that was three. 3 times Ujjayi, just breathing normally, but try to constrict and feel both sides of the left and right as you breathe, and try to make it as audible as possible. Constricting the back of the throat. Exhaling out, sounding like Darth Vader. Inhale. And I can feel how I'm more open than before, than last week. Clear on my right side. My left side's got a little bit to work here on the upper, like, nasal passage. Inhale. I'm trying to open the left sinus, the left brain, the left eye. Exhale. Constricting the right side a little bit. And breathe into the belly. Relax and let go. So you should feel more clear. Should feel clear, like sometimes we have blockages in strange spaces in our head. And physically it may be like right here, but energetically it feels like it's like out here. So when you're breathing and you're doing your meditation, whether it's like an eye meditation or an ear meditation or a mouth or a jaw or some sort of relaxation technique or the cosmic inner smile or some sort of breathing technique, you always want to be aware of where, when you inhale and you hold the inhale, you can feel the expansion of the chest, of certain areas on the left and right side that feel different. This side to me feels more filled in. This side seems empty space. So there's a difference. I can feel the difference between my right side and my left side. And so when I'm doing my breath work, I'm just paying attention to those subtleties and breathing into the spaces where I feel like there isn't enough, and exhaling out the spaces that feels like there's too much. Make sense? So the left side, feel the left side versus the right side. We'll do one more breath. What's the last one that I want to do? Well, we did the left and right side. We cleared out those two. We did Bastrika or bellows breath. So essentially that's all I wanted to do. Let's finish with one round of breath of fire, just to really kind of clear out anything in the chest, and then we'll do a couple deep breaths at the end to really feel and do some prana packing. Let's do some prana packing. So breath of fire is going to help clear tension away, and then as when we inhale and we prana pack. Oh, Nali, thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad someone's watching. So we're gonna do Nali. That's right. So that's different. So Agni Sar is where we just pull up and in, and then the Nali is where we actually alternate the left and right channels. I've only been practicing this the past couple of weeks, past couple of months since we've been starting this breath work. So what I'm gonna try to do is, first of all, exhale everything out. We do everything without breath. Then you pull up and in of the diaphragm. And once you do that, we want to push the sides, and that pushes out either left and right channel. And then we can alternate the left and right channel. And I've only just begun to get this, so give me just a second. But I put my hands onto my knees here and really lean forward, so I'm extending the spine, try to be as long as possible. So pushing down into the thighs here. If that's uncomfortable for you, you can just do it however you want, hands on your knees, but eventually you're getting up into the thighs as your spine gets longer. So exhale everything out, pull up and in, and then press the sides together for Nali. All right, rest for a second. You might have done way better than I just did. So let's do the Agni Sar first, because I need to prep and warm up the diaphragm. So let's do the Agni Sar first, where we're just gonna pull in. And what you're gonna feel and experience is this kind of like suction, and it's gonna get your heart racing. But that's what we want to experience. So try to get to that point where you almost feel like dizzy, and I know, well, just work with it. So try again. Inhale, exhale, everything out. Pull up and in about 20 times, or as many times as you can. So you relax. Once you relax, you inhale and breathe into the belly. You relax and feel how it's cleansing and clearing stuff. It's like taking stuff off of the back of my head. It's clearing out your past. I swear, physically, mentally, metaphysically, energetically. By doing this breath work, you're constricting the ganglion of the spine, which hold muscular tension across these connecting pieces of your spine. Remember, spine is like the plug. Like, you got a power jack, right? You got a power jack where that goes into the power, and you got that long power jack where you got plug. Well, each organ is plugging into the spine. Lower large intestine plugs into the lower L4-5. Up in here to the midsection where the thoracic spine starts. 10, 11, 12, this is where it's connecting the spleen and the liver, and everything goes up into the spine, the heart, and the lungs. And then up here in C1 through 7, you've got all of your senses and your arms and your extremities. So all these nerves that come up into the brachial plexus go into the spine, into those ganglion, and then that goes up into the cerebral spinal fluid and your senses, and then boom, everything happens. Everything's that communication. So when we get tension, we tighten up, we tense up at certain moments in our life. We hold on to that subconscious tension and we don't let it go because we haven't processed these fears or these angers or this worry or this anxiety, depending on where that energy is. It's locked up in the spine, and the spine is so tight. And so by doing this breath work here, we're going to help clear all that stuff out. So you're clearing out your past and you'll be able to feel better. So let's go ahead and do it again. Inhale into the belly. Exhale everything out. Out through the mouth, out through the nose. However to get it out, hold it out. Then pull up and in 20 times. That one I did 30 times. I went a little bit hard on that one. So I have to take a second to breathe. Breathe into those deep, subtle layers of the spine. It feels really weird. I don't know if you felt that, but if you really try to go in and like without any breath, sucking in and pulling in and contracting and constricting, like you're gonna feel it in so many different places in your body. And it's like, oh wow, this feels really weird right now. I almost feel kind of sick a little bit. But then see that starts to relax and go away. Breathe and expand the belly out. See, that feels good already as I breathe and expand. Exhale. I start to feel like I'm filling my spine up. Because again, remember, you're constricting without any oxygen, without any breath, and it's constricting. It's like you're getting a cramp or something on the tiny little deep indents of the spine and the nerves. So we're really clearing out a lot of shit right now. Kind of feel like, let's do that. We're going to do that one more time. We'll just do the Agni Sar today because the Nali, again, it takes time to build. And, you can't have a lot of crap to work to in there, you know what I mean? Burp it out, fart it out. Shake the arms out, hit the chest. Let's do it one more time. Again, maybe you not, like I'm kind of feeling it right now just because I really went in. I did 30 times on that last one. So try to do it as many times as you can this one. And again, once you're done, relax. Breathe, kind of just rest and take 5 to 10 breaths, okay? So let's try it one more time. Pulling up and in on the diaphragm. Hopefully you can do it. Hopefully you're getting it. This does take years. I don't want to say years, but it takes every morning trying it, clearing out. You got a lot of shit in you. You do. There's 5 of you on there. There's 2 of you there. There's 4 of you over there. You have shit in your here, okay? I know you do, because I do, and I do this every day. You know what I mean? So we just gotta do this. We gotta clear out. And every day you're gonna feel a little bit better, but every day there's more to scrape off because we got a bunch of freaking muck, a bunch of cement, just old cement, and we're trying to clear and make up a new wall, a new strength. So let's do it. Inhale into the belly. Push down, open these organs up. Remember, saggy, gross intestines. I'm gonna have to show you a picture of a weak intestine versus a strong intestine. But let's breathe into it. So breathe, exhale everything out, and pull up and in 20 to 30 times, as many as you can. Inhale, hold it. Pull up on the pelvic floor. Tuck the chin in. Exhale, relax. Smile. Relax the eyebrows, forehead, rub the hands together. Place your hands into your face. Relax your neck, the back of your neck. Sweep the back of the head. Hit your chest and your lungs. Stimulate more blood flow into the chest, into the lungs. The thymus gland. The thyroid of the neck, humming, rub the belly, shake the legs out. Massage the legs. Very good, much respect. Namaste. Much respect, yeah. That was our pranayama. We just did Agni Sar. I'm gonna have to go back and switch that up. We'll work Nali next time, but the more we do this, because let me try one more time now that I'm kind of warmed up. But working the left and right side for the Nali. It's like pulling the sides in and then the two channels come out. That's about as much as I can do. Actually, you know what? Let's try it 2 more times. Might as well. We're doing this now. Let's do it. So, but yeah, take your time, rest in between, because again, it really affects like the blood. It affects. So you may be feeling nauseous. You may be feeling like kind of weird from the first 2 or 3 that we did. Maybe you don't, and maybe you didn't really do it that much the first time. So try it again. But let's do 2 more. I'm gonna try to get the Ida and Pingala, these 2 channels to push out, so at least you can see that. And then yeah, we'll keep working into it. So 2 more times for 2 more attempts by me, or by you too as well. You can try it. Exhale. Try one more time. Just letting my nervous system settle. You can feel it. It's like don't know how to really explain it. Just reminds me of like that like that old science board where it's like it had the nails in it and you put your hand on it and then it shows like the nails push out on the other side and it shows like the formation of your hand. That's kind of how I feel like when like all the nails are pushed up and then you exhale and the nails just kind of soften back into the holes, right? So allow your nails to kind of soften back in. That's how I could explain it. But let's try one more time with the Nali, and trying to alternate the two channels, Ida and Pingala, the left and right channels. Exhale. Inhale, hold it, pull up on the pelvic floor, pull up past the shoulders and the heart, tuck the chin in, open the back of the neck by dropping the shoulders down, pull up into the crown of the head, circling the pineal gland, the crown of the head, and try to open this up, this area here, because it gets blocked. It gets blocked from the government, from fluoride in our water, from heavy metals, from pesticides. All calcifies on the pineal gland. So this little gland up here, like some people are just solid limestone brains. Like, you know what I mean? I'm sure you know some people out there. You're like, do they use their brains at all? Or like, and we get old and we get dementia. Dementia is because lack of blood flow into the brain and lack of use of the brain, and it calcifies and it turns into like a solid, like heavy metal stone. And so we try to break through this, and we have to break through it because the fluoride calcifies the pineal gland. And so we stop dreaming, and we don't have dreams anymore, and we don't have creative thinking, and we don't have these thoughts because we're getting attacked by these heavy metals in our water and stuff like that. So doing these practices, like especially like this one, Nali, helps clear out all those calcified kind of parts on our bones, and helps open up the nervous system, gives you more relaxed, more freedom. You don't feel like shit's just on you all the time. You feel like, I just feel clear, cleansed, light, free, youthful, young. And that's what we're getting here out of this breath work. So much respect to you guys. Thank you again. Namaste. Namaste again means much respect. All means much respect. So much respect to you. Thank you. Fight fearless. Keep fighting strong. We'll see you guys later today at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock for what are we going into today? Kickboxing. And I got a request today, so thank you for the request. Someone requested yesterday that we do, or on another video that we do, how to wrap your feet, which is new. So we'll do that. We'll add that in, how to wrap your feet in case you ever get injured in your ankles or anything like that. Someone showed me how to do this at the gym. A guy came in one day and just like spent an hour just showing me how to do it out of the kindness of his heart. So I'm going to pass that information on. I'm going to show you how to wrap your feet if you ever get ankle injury or anything like that. We'll talk a little bit more about ankle injuries, how to strengthen them if you have an ankle injury and you've been struggling with it for years and years and years and it hasn't strengthened. Well, it's actually quite simple, but we just have to find the balance, because you're overactive in certain parts of your body that are creating an imbalance. That's it. Much respect, you guys. Until later today at 1 o'clock. I will see you today at 1 o'clock. Keep breathing, keep smiling. And until then, fight fearless. Never thought about the strength of the intestines before. Yeah, for real. The intestines hold sadness, grief, whether that's internal grief for some sort of resentment that you have towards yourself or towards someone else. Sadness and grief are in the digestion. So a lot of times people are overweight because they can't let go of their past. And that's the only reason why you have excess energy on your body, is because you're holding on to it. And Yeah, and it's killing your insides. Literally killing you is just your mind. It's just what you hold on to, and your conscious mind is only 5% of this iceberg that is you. So 95% of the stuff that you're not even thinking about is what's killing you. So that's why yoga is so awesome. Yoga and pranayama, and especially the pranayama, the breath work, is it a way to clear a lot of that stuff out physically, so that it just falls off you, and then later, like today, you're probably gonna feel better. The next day, you're gonna feel better, and shit will just fall away that you're like, oh wow, I don't even think about that stuff anymore. Interesting, and it's just easier to think about the stuff that you do want to think about. So anyway, much respect to you guys. Till 1 o'clock. See you. Bye, fearless.